We mapped out crimes a quarter-mile outside of campus boundaries. Often, many students move off campus at some point during their college years. Our goal? Give parents and students an accurate picture of campus surroundings during this time of increasing crime.
The intense investigation to find the gunman who took the Temple student's life.
Murder near Drexel's campus.
Crime around campus.
Safety has become the leading conversation at LaSalle University.
Seemingly, no university is immune in Philadelphia. This interactive map shows Clery Act crimes on or around city campuses over the last 5 years. You can see almost a donut-like image where crimes increase exponentially outside campus boundaries. And nowhere is that more evident than Temple in North Philadelphia and LaSalle in Logan.
There's a lawlessness that's going on across the country in urban environments.
Maureen Rush is recently retired after 45 years in law enforcement. The last 2 decades at the University of Pennsylvania, where she eventually became the vice president of public safety. She says as developers build shiny new housing further from campus and rents are cheaper, parents and students need to be aware of the dangers.
That's great, except now you have to walk maybe a mile to campus, and you're not in the envelope of the protection.
Under the Clery Act, universities are required to produce annual reports on campus crime and keep a daily crime log. But those numbers are largely missing crimes outside campus police patrol zones and boundaries where students live and travel. Our investigation found from 2019 through 2021, when tracking crime a quarter-mile outside of city campuses, nearly 60% of crimes outside of Penn and Drexel were not reported in Clery Act figures. And roughly 9 out of 10 crimes were not included at Temple, LaSalle, and St. Joe's, totaling more than 2,400 crimes on the periphery of the 3 colleges, including rapes, robberies, and murders.
Would you feel safe having your son or daughter live on the periphery of campus here at Temple University?
I can honestly say yes. I mean,
Temple University Senior Vice President Ken Kaiser says his son did so as a student a few years ago. He advises parents to do what he did. Research, inspect the neighborhood and housing, and utilize resources like walking escort services and the student shuttle service flight when possible. That said, those services don't go far off campus.
We're not naive. Campus safety is definitely a concern for families, and that has contributed to the decline in enrollment.
Some critics and parents believe universities need to report crimes not only on their campuses, but in surrounding areas. Abigail Boyer is with the Clery Center in Fort Washington, which consults and helps colleges across the nation with Clery Act reporting and safety issues.
I think the challenge that it's hard to know where to draw that boundary.
All the other universities declined a request for an on-camera interview, but released statements that essentially say student safety is their top priority.
I think parents need to be wise consumers and know and make friends with the Division of Public Safety, the police department, wherever their children go across the country.